Welcome back for another adventure, everybody. So today I will be going over the new Cert in detail. So if you don't know how to reset your Cert, you just go to the girl in Town Hall, and she's also in Hope 101. And at the top it'll say that you can reset your Cert. So this one was originally a logger, so I'm going to turn it into the Gathering Expert Treasure Tracker. And so this is still a resource account, and we're gonna go over some things that I learned about this cert in detail. So we did learn some things after using this cert for a little bit, that with these right here. So this was where you can make the detective chip. You're gonna want this one, because that is how you find the treasure. Now, basic detection technique, you're going to want this one as well. It's so that you can find the treasure. It shows out some blue things that and that's how it detects the treasure itself. So this one allows you to do more treasures. It actually dictates how many treasures you can find in a day. This one is for the stuff that you use to speed up the process, so you're gonna want that one as well. This one is, you get an extension on how many resources you can send back. This one gives you a higher chance of getting the furniture. So if you're wanting the furniture, you bring that all the way up. Now this one, if you can get the advanced chip detection chip, I wouldn't put anything on that one. I would actually skip it. This one is if you speed up mining with the lubricant, it actually makes it where you may not use your quota. This one gives you a higher chance of getting structures like walls and the stuff that you can find that are like that. This one brings up your chances of getting firearm fuel. I'm not really sure what that is. Alright, so this is the advanced detection chip. If you can get this one, I wouldn't get the basic one, because this one is actually better. This one gives you a chance of finding the material that you use to energize your armor and weapons. This one gives you more chances to hunt for treasure because you do have a max. This one gives you a chance of, when you're energizing with treasure, that it may not consume the treasure you're using. This one upgrades your mining tool to digging, and it can make you where you get more than one treasure when digging. This one gives you a higher chance of live cast iron treasure. So you're going to be wanting to bring up the ones for the chips, the lubricant, and the ones that allow you to dig more times. Because if you don't bring those up, you can only dig a certain amount of time, and then it will no longer allow you to hunt for treasure. Alright, before going on the adventure to treasure hunt, I want to make sure that I have everything I need. So to make the advanced detective chip, you need sulfur, tin ore, and resin. And for the lubricant, you need flint, iron ore, and twig. That is if you want to make it without using nanoplastic. Otherwise, you can just use nanoplastic, which is what I did. And then once you get everything you need, you can go to the map. Now, this being said, like I said, this is the second day I did this, so I didn't check to see if the map had changed, because I just kind of assumed that it was one place. So that is not the case. So it looks like every day there is a different mining area. So before you even get on the plane, I would take out your detective chip and try to use it, and then it will tell you where the map is that you're supposed to be on for treasure hunting, because it looks like every day it's gonna change. I didn't look, so I went to where I did it yesterday, found out I had to go back to the helicopter because that is not where I was supposed to be, because it didn't even work. So definitely be checking where you need to go, because otherwise you're gonna be backtracking. So this isn't about the cert, but this is a nifty little trick. So if you go on here and you plan a route, you can actually auto drive on player-made roads. So it literally just autopilots. You can only do this on player-made roads. So if you're on like any of the map, it'll make you walk until you get to a player-made road, and then you can auto drive, which makes it a little bit faster. Alright, so now that I'm on the right map, we can search for treasure. So I'm starting with 13. I ended up not using them all. So you see when you do the blue line, one comes back at you. That is the direction that you want to run towards. As well as if you look up here in the circle where the map is, you'll see actually it kind of looks like 2 yellow lines. It just keeps like signaling out. So you want to run to where that signal is. You don't have to keep doing the blue part because, well, that's kind of just a waste of time, because it doesn't actually find new treasure every time you do that. So if you just run all the way over to where the yellow lines are and then do the blue thing, you will find the treasure. So once you get close to where the yellow lines are, then you're going to emulate the blue thing again and follow the one line that comes back to you until your drill comes out. And then you just place your drill. So I did test it. You can put as many drills out as you want if you don't want to use nanoplastic to get the lubricant to speed it up. So as long as you have a certain amount of permits to put out a certain amount of drills, you can put all those drills out at once. The only thing is that if you use the lubricant, it could give you extra digs because it may not count towards your quota. So it is your choice. I did go ahead and start just putting them down because I wanted to see if it would allow me to put more than one down, and it let me put them down until I couldn't put any more. So you don't have to speed it up if you don't want to. So once you've hit your quota, when you try to do it, it says cannot gig more treasure up, please come back tomorrow. So that is literally all I could do for the one day, and so each day you only have a certain amount until you're able to max those out on the thing. So if you haven't maxed those out, then you can get more, but once you reach the amount of treasure you can dig up, it won't allow you to dig up anymore, so you only can get so much every day. So I made a little pit stop on my way back to camp. So this little axe here is a gathering team. I covered this a little bit in my other video. So this is where you go to use what used to be our stronghold points, which are now gathering vouchers, and it will max out your map's gathering. So when you go there, you tell them what resources you want and how many of it you want until your gathering or your resources for that color is maxed out, and they will send it directly to your mailbox. So this is a really good way to get stuff that you need, or stuff you can burn for nano, or even stuff to donate to the vault, since we now have to donate directly to the vault as there are no more taxes. So if you have vouchers, that's something that you can take advantage of. It's really easy, and it's a lot faster than gathering it all yourself. This is another thing I learned. If you look at the map, it actually shows you where your drills are located, and they look like little treasure chests. So if you forget where they were, you can always come back and find them.
Take me to another place. Take me to another place.
So you can see here are the resources I got from the gathering team, and then here are the treasures that I dug up. I got some experience coins, and then these are the ones that could be furnitures or structures, and then I got some gold, some more gold, and then all of these little gold nugget looking things are the treasures that will turn into wallpapers, structures, furniture, and the materials that you get for energizing. So to get your treasures, you have to get them from the mailbox like you do everything else. So you just put them into your backpack, all of them, and once it's in your backpack, you open it to turn it into your treasures. So I got another chair, so I'm just gonna go over here and I'm gonna sell it on the market. They moved to the TV in the bank, so I keep going to where it used to be. So because I have an extra chair, I can just go to sell and sell it. All of these things that we get from treasures, the structures, the furniture, the wallpaper, all of it is sellable. So after I put that on the market, I went back to my manor to show you guys what the structures look like and the furniture. So if you're like a free-to-play player, this is probably a good cert for you if you want to decorate your manor with stuff, because you can't afford some of the other stuff that they have, because I'm sure that in later updates they'll add new treasures for us to find, and it's also a good way to make gold. So if that's something you're interested in, this is a good cert to have.
Take me to another place.
Alright guys, thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful. There's probably still more stuff to learn about this cert, but this is so far everything I've learned about it. And so I hope it's useful. And please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.
Bye!